This is Chapter 5, Exercise 5C in Getting to Know ArcGIS for Desktop, 3rd edition. We're on page 147. And it says Open ArcMap, which I've already done. If you see a Getting Started dialog box, which we do, click My Templates and choose Blank Map. And on the menu bar, click File. Whoops, I forgot to click on OK. And let's click on File. And sign in. And this lets us sign into ArcGIS Online. And we need to do our username. Mine is tclane. Gotta spell it right. And I have kind of a crappy password. It's not very long. And let's sign in. So we're on page 148 now, number 3. It says just go ahead and enter username and password credentials. And on the menu bar, click File, ArcGIS Online. And in the search box, so this is the ArcGIS Online window that we get. The featured items are different because this is done at a different time. Your name should appear in the upper right hand corner up here, and we should see some options. And we want to go to the search box and type Nanaimo. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but N-A-N-A-I-M-O, and press enter. Now I got several error messages that told me it was unable to connect the remote server, but the third time it worked. And I want to click the one titled Nanaimo, BC, Canada. And okay. And it looks like I have several. And the descriptions are the same. Let me see. There's one that the one they're using in the book was created on September 21st, 2010. So I'm going to do a little scroll in here. See if there's one from September 2010. Did I miss one there? Let's try newest here, and we're getting 243 hits. I'm going to scroll down here, and at the bottom of this, we're still on 2015. That's the first 100 though. Let's go to sheet number 2 here. And we're still on 2015, 2014. Let's go to screen 3 here. And let's see if we can find one from 2010. And it doesn't go back that far. So let's go back to page 1. And let's scroll down until we find the first one that says I thought there was one on the first page here somewhere. Well, let's go back and do by relevance again, because I know that was near the top when we did that. So we'll try this one. Okay, it may not look exactly the same, but we'll click on that and do open. And when it opens, it looks like we should get something like the map on the bottom of page 150. Well, this is what I get, which is significantly different from what's in the textbook. I'm going to try zooming out a little bit. I just zoomed out 4 times there. And I'm going to zoom out a couple more. And it looks like there's something called Neck Point that kind of sticks out into a lake or a bay there. And we'll see if we can locate that on our map and compare it with what's in the map in the book. Okay, looking for Neck Point Park, and let me see. I think I should zoom out some more. Let's see what happens if we do full extent here. See what we get. Okay, and that actually does look quite a bit like the book. So now we're on page 151. In the table of contents, expand the world topo map layer and then expand places info. So world topo map layer. And okay, so there it is down here. And I want to expand that and expand places info. I don't know if I'm going to find that on this, and it appears that I'm not going to find that. So apparently we have a different map from the one that they had in the textbook. It says on the standard toolbar, click the Add Data button, which is this. And in the Add Data dialog box, browse to Chapter 5 Data. So let's go up here to Chapter 5 Data. And I want bike routes layer. Now it looks like that's already there. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cancel this, and I'm going to right click on this, and I'm going to remove it. And now I'm going to add the bike routes layer. Click Add. And now we're on page 152. On the Tools toolbar, click the Fixed Zoom Out button until the map scale is approximately 1 to 200,000. So that's quite a few clicks. Whoops, one too far. Let's see if 1 to 200,000 is an option there, and it's not, but we can just type it in. I think that makes more sense. So type in 1 to 200,000, which I thought I did, but apparently I did not. 1 to 200,000, and enter. And it's beeping at me. And there it is. That looks similar to the one in the textbook, although for my bike routes, oh, you know what? I've got these intersections on here. Let's turn the intersections off. And now it looks pretty much like the one in the textbook. So now let's go to page 153, number 12. This time we're going to click File. I think I'm going to have to delete this one too, so let's remove it. And let's go to File and ArcGIS Online. And we're going to search for intersections. And let's make sure we spell this right. N-A-N-A-I-M-O. And enter. And there's one by M. Law is the owner, and that matches the one on page 153. So I think this is the one that we want. I'm pretty sure we don't want this one because the word intersection is not spelled correctly. So let's add this one. And now let's turn to page 154, and we see the intersections here. Draw a rectangle around the downtown portion as indicated in the graphic. So the downtown portion looks like it is this area right down here. So let's go and where do we start on that? I think it is this area like right there. And when we zoom in, we should see something like the bottom of page 154. And there it is, and that looks quite a bit like the bottom of page 154. And it says finally zoom in until the scale is at least 1 to 3,000. Well, I'm not going to zoom in. I'm just going to go up here and I'm going to type in 3,000 and hit enter. And now you can actually see the outlines of the buildings here. And if we look at the picture on page 155, I think we need to pan down a little bit. And there we go. That's pretty much the area. It's the Gyro Youth Park. And Wentworth Street is right here. It's probably kind of hard to see on the video because it's hard to see on my actual monitor. And that is the end of 5C.